Oh no. Nobody said I could hear me. Oh no. What can go wrong will go wrong, but guess what? We're still strong. I did not know I was not talking in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for the chat that I could not hear you. I feel like I should be able to see what I'm looking for here. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna start over. And we chop it up with the great Kobe Bean Bryant. Okay? Kobe started lifting weights. He said he did biblical workouts. I started lifting weights at 17. When I got to the NBA, nothing fancy, just basic time tested lifting methods that focused on strengthening one group of muscles at a time. Over the meat of my career, whether we were in season or it was summer, I would lift for 90 minutes on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. When I say lift, I mean heavy, hard, can't feel your arms type of lift. Like after that, I would go into the gym and shoot. And I want to read this in a different way too. I want to read this like you know what I'm saying, like damn it, like how I think Kobe would be telling it. Like, over the years, my routine might have changed some, but my philosophy never did. It was something that worked for other greats before you. You know, if it worked for them, why wouldn't it work for me? So I don't want to embrace a new fad. I want to really embrace the old way. What I know is tried and true is what Kobe was really saying. You know, so yeah, I know everybody want to get with the dribble guys. I'm from the old school on this 2K. You hear me? I'm from the old school. You hear me? I'm from the old school, and I want to embrace it. I don't want to just get on the new thing. I want to do the freaking thing. It's hard that everybody don't think they should be doing that old tested time and time again, tested time and truth, time and time again. So now, well, here the boy is. We on here. Okay. What's we rocking with here? Okay. This is Kobe talking about his midnight workouts. You. So I'm actually about to do it like look. I'm actually about to do it like this. And I'm gonna pull this. So yeah, I think you can hear me out there, right? Yeah, I see that lighting up. So yeah, it means we're live. I need to figure out how to turn this chat in private. Turn it how- That's really yeah. So okay, we back into it with my man Kobe Bean Bryant, and we trying to figure out what he was thinking and how we can use this in 2K. This is how serious we are about this game. I'm sick of the trash community, yo. I'm so sick of them, dog. You can't never go in there and have a good Solid game, man. I'm sick of them, man. And if you sick of them, like, share, subscribe, and man, let me know, man. Let me know if you sick of them, because I'm sick of them, yo. So this is what he said about his midnight work. We're on a midnight stream, and this is what Kobe said about his midnight workouts. He said, my midnight workouts have become a thing of a legend. And on Legend TV, bro, we studying the legends. Come on, man. If you are a legend, man, come on, let me get this up. What's up? They were always purposeful. They had purpose, moving with purpose. They were born from a mix of obsession and real world responsibilities. Man, that's why I'm streaming so late. If y'all ever wonder, like, why is this dude on so late, bro? Like, why is Legend up and on so late, bro? I'm telling you, it's because I got the real world responsibilities on me. You feel me? Oh, no. Oh, no. Look, it's streaming. Everything's going on. What's happening? What's happening? Everything's happening. Kobe said, I always felt like if I started my day early, I could train more each day. If I started at 11, I'd get in a few hours, rest for 4 hours, and then get back to the gym around 5 to 7. And if I started at 5 a.m. and went until 7, I could go again from 11 to 2 and 2 until 8. By starting earlier, I set myself up for an extra workout each day. Wow. Wow. Over the course of a summer, that's a lot of extra hours in the gym. Kobe, huh? You heard how he doing it? You heard Kobe doing it? He said, man, he liked the extra hours. Natalia, Kobe liked the extra hours. Panda, Kobe liked them extra hours. You hear me? That's what Kobe liked. And so here we are. We glad you back with us. We happy that you here. Elizabeth, of course. There's a lot of setting up. I'm trying to make sure I got things right for the good people there. But so yeah, we're gonna get right back into it. And so Bean was really playing the game kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like Bean kind of had it where Bean kind of had it where he feeling like he got to get up early. He got to get more workouts in. You know what I'm saying? He got to get more shots up. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the same thing. I've been trying to do the streaming thing, and I've been trying to get better, and I'm like, I got to get more shots up. And I do a bunch of live streams. You look, I got 1,000 videos, but I don't know, man. I gotta get my shots up. Welcome to the stream, man. I see a couple people just popped in here. Welcome. We so appreciate you, man. This is Legend TV, and behind me, man, this is it's my little Kendrick thing, man. I thought it was kind of clever, man. I thought it was kind of goofy, kind of clever. You tell me, but I appreciate you joining. I'm really glad you're here. But I'm just talking about, this Kobe Bryant book. We kind of going through, a little bit. It's still called the Mamba mentality, how I play. The Mamba mentality, how I play. We just kind of going through that, man, seeing, you know, we just seeing what we can pilfer from it. You take what's useful and discard the rest. And that's kind of what we on, man. So I'm really glad you're here. But Kobe thought, like, look, man, if I get up earlier, I can get more shots up. And that's so hard to do, man. If anybody ever tried to get up early, man, it's very difficult. You can do it for a day, you can do it for a week, you can do it for 2 weeks. Boy, one step at that third week set in, boy, you keep missing them Saturdays. Or you miss an off day. Let's say you get off in the middle of the week and you trying to be up early on some like, let me get up, get it done. Listen, the bed ain't never felt so good. And I know you know it, but I do. So yeah, and that's where Kobe was at, man. He was very disciplined to continue to get up like he did. Um, and that's why his midnight workouts became things of legend. Things of legend. So another thing he talked about was how he didn't train only his body, he trained his mind as well. And what I want to do is I want to get y'all something kind of new to look at here. Matter of fact, let's just rock out with me for a second. Let's rock out with your boy for a second. Again, thank you for being here. I'm sorry for the little glitch. I'm trying to get better. I'm gonna upgrade the equipment as soon as I can. You know what I mean? But I really appreciate it. Look, so he said, look, I didn't only train my body, I trained my mind too. I kind of like that it be flickering, don't you? I kind of I feel like I just come from the shadows and tell you something. You know what I'm saying? He didn't only train his body, he trained his mind as well. Mm. The greats always train their minds. What's a body without a mind? Oh, but a mind without a body. See Stephen Hawking. The mind is limitless, unlimited. You have to train your mind. I know my legends out there hear me. Gotta train the mind. The only way I was able to pick up details on the court to be aware of the mind of the minutia on the hardwood. Let me see what that is. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see what Kobe said. It's like the minutia. Minutiae. Minutiae. Hey, Meta. Hey, Meta. Hey, Meta. What does Minutiae spell? Okay, that's what I thought. Minutia. Okay, nice, Meta. Okay, thank you. Back off. One here. So Kobe says that to be aware of the minutia on a hardwood, the only way he was able to pick up these details was by training his mind to do that off the court. He did that. He trained was by training his mind to do that off the court and focusing on every detail in my daily life. By reading, by paying attention in class and in practice, by working, I strengthen I strengthen my focus. By doing all of that, I strengthen my ability to be present and not have a wandering mind. Wow, that's awesome. That's Kobe Bean Bryant right there. Studying and focusing on every detail in his daily life. Wow. That would be very intentional, man. If I could get it down to do that, that's intentional. I mean, that's really intentional. So that's amazing. Okay. Just as important as reading was cultivating relationships with the greats who'd come before me. Damn. Listen to that. As evidence of this, look at my retirement ceremony and who was there. What will tell you how I managed to get my jerseys up there. You had Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, James Worthy. Those guys taught me the lessons that gave me the edge over my competition. That's why I think it's so important to have those mentors, those North Stars who you learn from and look up to. Yo, I do a sales job at work. Oh man, I got some big dogs. I can pull a card. I can pull my coattail. They can get brother. That's some serious God, I'm saying. Even more than what they have. But I can drill down a little. They the Bill Russells, man. So you got to find the Bill Russells in your life. Who are the Bill Russells in your life? Who are the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars in your life for your situation? Who are they? Who are they? They may be factory workers. What does that matter? There's some Kareems and there's some Kareems in that factory, turning that mug inside out, and just turning that thing inside out. There's some in there. So who's Jerry West? Who else did he have? James Worthy, Magic Johnson. Who's the Magic Johnson in your life? Who you reaching out to? Who you reaching out to? Hmm? Who you reaching out to? And I don't want you to think that it always got to be reaching out. It ain't necessarily got to be reaching out. I'm trying to make sure I'm light up. It ain't got to be reaching out. I understand everybody don't want to be the reach out type of person. Get it. What about those that are reaching out to you? Are you picking up game where you can for those who are dropping jewels? Or are you swine and not picking up those little nuggets? Beautiful that Kobe said that. I want to hear what he said about film study. Film study is all about detail. From a young age, a very young age, I devoured film and watched everything I could get my hands on. It was always fun to me. Some people, after all, enjoy looking at a watch. Others are happier figuring out how the watch works. It was always fun to watch, study, and ask the most important question: why? The biggest element that changed over time, however, was I went from watching what was there to watching for what was missing and should have been there. I went from watching what happened to what could happen and should have happened. Film study eventually became imagining alternatives, counters, options, in addition to the finite details of why some actions work and others don't work. Damn, dog. Kobe said he went from looking to what was working or what cats was doing. Let me get him right. He went from watching what was there to watching for what was missing and should have been there. Whoa, that's really looking at details right there, ain't it? Mm, mm. Pretty good. Okay. Let's slide on to the next phase, man. Let's get some more. Let's get some more voila up here for you. Oh, he's really bringing out some great points.
What you ready? You ready?
So, yeah, it varied. My mental preparation, my mental preparation varied based on my headspace. It varied based on where I thought my head needed to be before that specific game. If I needed to get keyed up, for example, I listened to hard music. If I needed to soothe myself, I might play the same soundtrack I listened to on the bus in high school to put me back in that place. It's all about putting me in the place I need to be in for that game. Some games require more intensity, so I would need to get my character and mind in an animated zone. Other games, I needed calm. In that situation, I wouldn't listen to music. Sometimes, even, I would sit in total silence. The key, though, is being aware of how you're feeling and how you need to be feeling. It all starts with awareness. I'm going to use that at work. You better believe it. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. I actually like that. You got to measure up. Like, every day you think, I sell. I do a sales job. So every day, you think you got to get hype for the sale. Hype, 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 hype. And you don't. It depends on where you need to be at. You might have already been, and you might have got the hype yesterday when you got two, what I'm saying, physicians accepted the jobs. Hype's gone. I recruit medical physicians to jobs. So I might already pass the hype. It's time for the work. I don't need that hype, 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 hype. So it's based on the situation, man. I'm gonna remember that, so I never have to feel guilty about not being hype, hype, hype. I can feel cool about taking my time because the situation called for what it called for. Some days I might need to hit that pedal to the metal. Other days I might need to be hype, hype, hype. So it just depends. I like that. I like that from Kobe, man. I really like that. You have to have a understanding circle of family and friends. Yeah, but Kobe was boss to the wall about it. Let's see what he said about it. He said, if you really want to be great at something, you have to truly care about it. If you want to be great in a particular area, you have to obsess over it. A lot of people say they want to be great, but they are not willing to make the sacrifices necessary to achieve greatness. All greatness comes with sacrifices. Period. This is what it is. It's what Kobe knew. It's what he figured out. You had to sacrifice. You always got to sacrifice something. No such thing as something for nothing. They have other concerns, whether important or not, and they spread themselves out. That's totally fine. After all, greatness is not for everybody. What I'm saying is, greatness isn't easy to achieve. It requires a lot of time, a lot of sacrifices. It requires a lot of tough choices. It requires your loved ones to sacrifice too. So you have to have an understanding circle of family and friends. People don't always understand just how much effort from how many people goes into one person chasing a dream to be great. That's a beautiful perspective by Kobe Bean. You understand, men, it take a village. Drop the kids off with mom. It take a village. There is a fine balance between obsessing about your craft and being there for your family. It's aching to walk in the tightrope. Your legs are shaky and you're trying to find your center. Whenever you lean too far in one direction, you correct your course and end up overleaning in the other direction. So you correct by leaning the other way again. That's the dance. Let's see if it give us any insight. It's like two or three more lines here. I'm sleepy. I gotta go. Two or three more lines. So let's see if Kobe give us some insight to how to achieve greatness and walk that road and not lean one way or the other. Let's see. You can't achieve greatness by walking a straight line. Respect to those who do achieve greatness, and respect to those who are chasing that elusive feeling. It's big back up. I just want to ponder on that, man. It's big. Makes you think, doesn't it? But that's my time tonight. I gotta get out of here. Appreciate you all. Be back at another time. We'll talk another time. This has been legendary. This is also legendary.